Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of Road to 2000 Elo. Today's day 10. We have made a lot of progress. I'm kind of impressed because we have made over 100 Elo of progress. It all depends on it today because today's gonna be the day where we see how much more progress we make. Basically, yeah. Alright, and let's just jump into the games. Let's start it. And now, how did the streaks going on? I kind of like that. Alright, we're playing against Baron Duder. Alright, when did he join? Alright, he's a new account. He's been 1 year. It's been 1 year since he joined, apparently. Also, I'm really sorry if the music is too loud because the music just is, and I can't really lower the volume much more than this. If I try to lower my volume more than this, it automatically just mutes the volume. It doesn't even do anything. Alright, and we have an opportunity of a queen trade, but that just helps my opponent level up, so why would I do that? So let's just go, boom. Oh, I should have went knight d7. Ooh, my arrows. Oh my god. Alright, knight f3. We can go knight f6. And maybe e5, knight d5, that's what I was thinking about. Maybe c4, and then... Wait, c4, my knight is not trapped. Alright, I thought my knight is trapped, and I can always come back to c8. Alright, okay. Okay, bishop e6, bishop e6, There's knight g5, oh, which is so annoying. I'm not really sure what to do with this. Alright, let's just takes. Alright, we're just gonna trade every single piece, I guess. That's fine, that's okay, that's okay. So I think we started at like 500. I'm not even sure because it's been a long time. It's not been 10 days. It's definitely been more than 10 days. That's all I can tell you. Alright, so I'm not really sure where we started. And now I'm kinda confused. We'll see later. We'll see about that later. Alright, f6 maybe, queen f4. Yeah, that's threatening checkmate. That's literally the easiest thing to spot. We can go check c3. Oh, there's bishop d7, queen c7. Let's go queen c7, kind of keep an eye on the pawn, or also defend checkmate, of course. And also let's bishop e7, queen f7. Oh, my arrows are terrible today. Okay, that's a nice thing to do. My arrows are terrible. Literally. Not even joking. Oh, I should have taken the pawn. Oh wait, queen takes. Oh, that would have been the most horrific blunder ever. That was a little bit tricky. If instead of moving my bishop here, which okay, instead of taking this pawn, queen f7 is basically checkmate. Queen f7, king d8, knight d6, king c8, queen c7 is unfortunately not checkmate for him. No, there's like queen e8 ideas. Queen e8, I think is checkmate. I'm not really sure. Alright, let's go back to the game. Bishop takes. Alright, that's just terrible. Oh my god, that was just terrible. F takes now. Or queen takes. That's fine too. Now queen takes c2 doesn't look that bad. Now also taking this pawn. There's rook c1. Then queen b2 and then rook b1 and then queen a2 and then rook b7 and then rook a1, which wins a knight, you know. And that wasn't the rook that I was expecting, but I'll certainly accept that. Queen a2, queen c4 defends the knight. Now rook b1 wins back this pawn. So how do I defend it? I don't think I can. Maybe he goes queen f4 back. I'm not sure what to expect from these people anymore. Because b6? B6 doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it kind of weakens the knight, you know, but like the pawn is always protected, you know. I kind of like this, alright? And then maybe short castle and then f6, kick out this knight, or even h6. h6 could have been better. h6 should have been better. My grammar. Do you guys see when I'm right clicking? Do you guys ever see that? Can you guys let me know whether you guys see when I'm right clicking? Like, can you guys let me know? Really? I never know when you guys see what. Like when I right click, you know, you get a list of options like copy, paste, I don't know, all those other things that you get when you I don't know, I forgot. When you do whatever, alright? And yeah, do you guys ever get that? Like when I'm right clicking, do you guys get it too? Or is it just me? There's 96, which is an interesting idea. Right? There's some ideas growing. Oh, I should have just. Oh wait, queen e5 would have blundered me. Oh my god. Our our enemy joined at January 15, 2025. He's not my enemy, by the way. Oh, rook e6. I thought there was. Oh, I thought you would take what the. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna go like queen b3 and then trade the queens off. And then you're never gonna get the chance because now I protect it. I mean, you do have a thing going on after you like move this rook, e6, e7, e8. That's a possibility, but I wonder if that's gonna happen. And also, I'm up a lot of time, and now you don't even have the possibility of going e6, e7, e8. And you just lost the game. Like I said, when I oh, that's I didn't even see that. Oh, okay. My opponent's getting serious now. Okay. I don't know. Alright, now rook f6 loses the game. Queen e7, rook f6 is just crushing. There's no checkmates because I always defend, and there's nothing here. Rook g7 doesn't work. Queen g7 also doesn't work. Nothing works. And boom. We get a trade of rooks and then we just win the game. Oh. Oh, was that a mouse slip? Oh, is that a mouse slip? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, I just won 2 rooks in 3 moves. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, now this is clearly winning. Even 100 rated player would win this. This is so easy. This is so simple. Alright. I don't know how you would not win. And I think the queens. Alright. Alright, let me check that 96. Hey, we're at a 9-day streak. That's nice. Alright, let me analyze that game. Go to self analysis. There we go. Alright. So right here what I was talking about. Yes, right here. So was knight takes e6 the best move? Oh, so black is completely winning now? Oh, let me go back. E4, I played a Karo Khan. And then this was kind of weird, and I played a little bit, not good. Alright, bishop e6 just terrible because of knight g5, yeah. g5 was the second best move. Actually, knight d4 would have been better, yeah. Knight d4 actually is better because you can go like this. And also you keep your knight in the center, and also you have plans to go over here, you know, and do stuff like that. Alright, that's also a great idea, but knight g5 is the second best move actually. And then I went knight a6, and we just traded everything, and then he went. Oh, so knight g5 was the wrong idea. So I went queen c7, which was the best move, and then bishop c5. Obviously, was there a mate here? Yes, there was. Like I said, this was the mate. Queen e8. Yes, there we go. Alright, that was a mate. I calculated, clearly I calculated that. And so I went bishop c5. I took the bishop, and f takes e3 undoubtedly is the best move, because after I castle, even though I defend everything against this, this rook is gonna come in play. For example, if I just take this pawn, I lose, basically. Oh wait, knight takes f7, there's queen g6. Okay. That was not the greatest idea, but there is stuff like that go rolling. Alright, queen, but instead we got queen takes c3. I took the pawn. I took the other pawn. I mean, free pawn, so I don't really care. Oh, there's queen d3. G6 is the best move. Oh, you threaten me and my knight. Oh, that's nice. So if I play knight c5, I lose. Alright, I didn't even see that. So I lost the game right there, and then I had the advantage back to myself. After h6, knight takes e6, which was knight takes e6, the second best move. Alright, I thought about it, and then you had to take with the queen, obviously. But you took with the rook, and then knight c5, I took the pawn, I defended mate. I wanted to trade a pair of rooks, and then you just, right? Now queen takes f2 was the best move, and then king h3, and then it says queen f5, and then king h4, and then rook takes g6, and then you threaten mate. And so the best way to defend is like this. The best way to defend is just like that. And there you go. And I played queen e4, okay? That just won a rook. So there is nothing wrong with that either. And we're gonna go to the next game now. Alright. Next game. Oops, my bad. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, d4, d5, knight f3, bishop f4. As you guys should have noticed, I clearly like the London system, and d pawn going first, basically. I like those kind of things. Right, e3. Alright, now bishop d. Oh, no, that was a mouse slip. I want. Oh my god. Now g5, h5 is gonna. Okay, that was a mouse slip too, probably. Or they were trying to go bishop g7. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything basically right now. That was a terrible mouse slip, but fine. Whatever. Doesn't lose a whole lot of advantage, but it kind of loses some. Because the whole point of playing white is that you get to go first. When you don't get to go first, it doesn't even matter anymore. Alright, very good. Alright, we opened up a rook, so clearly I have no intention of castling this way. And my opponent shouldn't either, because I literally have a cannon pointed at the house. My opponent clearly knows that, and you don't want to build an island and then it just gets shot down by cannons. You don't want that to happen. You know, so yeah. Right now, bishop takes g6 takes here. Bishop takes queen takes g6, and then the only legal move is king f8, and then queen f7 is mate. Oh, that is actually tricky. So now bishop takes g6, knight takes knight, bishop takes f7, knight takes f7. So that doesn't work anymore. So bishop takes g6, knight takes, and then I take here, and then I take here, and then king f8, and then I think he's just safe. But alright, that's annoying. Let's just go do I want to do it though? Alright, let's just go for it. I don't care. Now queen takes g6 is just mate. So you can't take the thing. You can't take the oh, bishop e6. Well, that's interesting. Okay, now I'm gonna take the knight. I hope my opponent takes here, and then bishop f5. You know, bishop f5. Bishop f5. All right. E6. Okay. Queen f4. Always having. Actually, queen g4 would have been better because it removes the guard of the pawn. So the bishop might have went to f6, and then we might have went, I don't know, queen h3. Oh, no. I wanted to. Oh, I want to play b3 because I want to play c4. I want to help support that, and now this pawn is exactly that was exactly what I was worried about, and that exactly happened. Oh gosh, why does this happen to me? No, seriously, like now bishop f8. I don't like this. Right, now, if you would just let me play b takes c5. I would be really happy if I get what the pre-move says. Because now the a pawn does nothing, and the b4 is not, b5 is not even possible because of n%. And b6 is not possible because that creates a weakness two different ways. This one is a backwards pawn, which is a pawn that neighbors have left it behind, and it can't move forward because the enemy controls it. And so a4 doesn't make any sense, and we're just gonna go eat the pawns. And now rook b8, and now rook b4, rook 8. Now I attack the pawn, so if you go rook a8, you take this pawn. And then if that pawn falls, then this pawn is gonna fall. And then this pawn is gonna fall. And then this pawn is gonna fall. This pawn is gonna fall. And then all the pawns are gonna fall apart. That is basically what I'm trying to explain. Rook c8. I'm guessing one of the rooks has to come over here. Or rook a6. Okay. Let's go to e5. Let's reroute to e5. So now, no, so yes, I have doubled pawns like this, but I have easy targets. So I can even go king e2, rook b1. Right, now rook takes h6. You can see my opponent clearly did not spot that. So now I can go like rook f6, for example, rook h5, rook g6, you know, and all those different ideas. So now I would be happy to get a trade, but okay. I completely forgot about that. That's so awesome. Alright, now we're attacking the pawn, but rook takes c3 defends everything. Now let's go king d2. How do you defend this pawn though? You can't. Oh, you can't defend the pawn. And now we have what's called an outside pass pawn, which is good. Very nice. Now we're gonna put the rook in the middle, put this rook behind the pawn, and then push this pawn. Basically, that's the plan. Hopefully it works. I'm not sure. D4. Whoa. Alright, that's my opponent clearly did not see that pawn. Did not see the rook that is in the corner, and our rook's gonna help me. And then this should be an easy winning rook endgame. Because I'm up 3 pawns, and I don't know how you're gonna defend against 3 pawns. Okay, I expected that. Alright, now a4 though. Who's gonna stop the pawn? Who is going to oh, I just lost that pawn. Gosh. Oh my god, why? Alright, rook b4. Oh, maybe I might lose this game because my pawns are so weak. Now rook a2, rook b2. I have to go rook b2 to defend all my that pawn is defended. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you do that? Honestly, why would you do that? That is unacceptable. Oh, that was the wrong pretty move. Alright, let me just show you how to checkmate with just a rook. I already taught you this in one of my chess YouTube shorts. If you guys ever follow that. Make a box and make the box smaller. Make it as small as you can. Make the box as small as you can. The king has to go over here or there. And now, there we go. We got the game done in 59 moves, okay? Alright, that was a little bit stressful, but okay, alright? Let's go to the next game. It's been 24 minutes now, and this is probably gonna be our last game. We're not gonna get to 700 probably today. If this game goes really quick, like within 5 minutes, we might get another game. I'm not sure. We'll see. Excuse me. Always like the I should have told you guys how to play a Queen's Gambit. I should have taught you guys that. Oh, I'm forgetting it every time. F6 is just terrible. Guys, do not play F6 against the London system. I know you're trying to go E5, but that's just blunders. Oh my gosh, you guys are so ridiculous. That's just a counting mistake. That is literally a counting mistake. Look, when I have the pawn right here, I attack it once, twice, thrice. And how much times do you defend it? Once, twice. Clearly, I have an extra attacking piece. I don't know why you would ever do that. Okay, just a just a good thought, you know. People who most people don't even come this far in the video. If you're still in the video, let me know. All right. And also, I'm thinking of making a chess variant video very soon because I haven't made a video on that topic in a while. In a long time, actually. A really long time, actually. So, if you guys have any idea of what variants should I play, you know, and all that different ideas, you guys can share it with me in the comments below. All right. Also, I have an Instagram account. Did I tell you that? I probably did in one of my videos. I'm not sure though. But I'm just saying. I have an Instagram account, so if you guys want to check that out too. I basically upload all the shorts that I have in YouTube in there. That's basically what I do. So, yeah. Alright. Anyways, this is probably gonna be a last game because my opponent seems to be a thinker. Thinker with quotation marks. Yes. Alright, that's annoying. Check. One of the pieces are gonna block. Yeah. This was just terrible. This was just a terrible idea. Oh! Wait, does that trap my... Okay, okay. I thought that trapped my queen, okay? I really did for a second. And then I just realized, okay. I really thought that just trapped my queen. Right, queen d3, that blocks in my bishop, but rook takes b2. And now we go back to where we were, and also we protect the pawn as a bonus. And we get to play our normal London system. And we're gonna put the bishop on f3 and then attack this pawn right here. If we can do that. It's 10:52 p.m. in where I live, and it's annoying. It's super annoying. All right, this guy needs to play faster. I need to go to sleep, and I need to wake up at 5 a.m. Why am I telling you guys this? I shouldn't. We need to start practicing that. I shouldn't share my personal information with somebody else that I don't know in a random YouTube. This is just terrible. Okay, bishop d6 was one of the terriblest moves ever because you just double your pawns, and I wonder if bishop takes c4 works after queen d6. Queen d6, rook c8, queen e5. I don't think it works. Fine, whatever. Knight c3. Central pawns are usually much more important in the middle game. Middle game, which is an important term. Your central pawns are much more important in the middle game than the end game. Because in end games, flank pawns are usually better. All right. I mean, it is what it is, but in middle games, in the openings, taking control of the center is your best choice. But in the end game, flank pawns are better because the opponent needs to go to the other side of the board to get a pawn. Yeah. Queen takes f6. I'm expecting. So we isolate that pawn. This pawn is a little bit annoying, so we're gonna play bishop e2 castle, rook c1, and we play a4 first because we don't want to lose that pawn, And we can play queen takes a7, and we can play queen takes d6. We can play queen takes a7, which looks good. We can also play queen takes f6. We can all. Oh, there's a lot of oh, queen. Oh, oh, that would have been a big blunder. All right, that would have been nice. Oh, oh my God, I almost lost the game there. So I can't castle because rook takes e2 is a threat. Right. Okay. Bishop f3, c3, short castle, a4 first to not lose the pawn because this pawn's a problem too. See, as I tell you guys, oh, that was the idea. Oh, okay, okay. I get you. Okay. Hopefully my opponent goes away. You know, to be d7. Don't go to a6. Please don't go to a6. Please don't. Don't go to a6. Please don't. A6 would be so annoying. C4 is also so annoying. No! No, why are you guys so annoying? Alright, we might lose this game. We might. There is a high possibility. Because I think I just blundered in the opening. I was just too careless. Oh gosh. I can't move a single piece. I'm basically in a zugzwang, which I'll upload later, which I'll tell you guys later what it is. Alright, I'm basically in a zugzwang. That's what this is called, at least. As far as I know, from my chess knowledge, which is actually kind of good. I wonder if I can play bishop d5, rook d5, rook c1, rook d1. And I save everything. And I think I'm in time to stop the pawn. With the king and the rook. And I am up. Oh, I'm not up a pawn exactly. But I should be up a pawn later. And I should win the game. But I am a big, giveaway person. How do I say it? Oh, I don't know how to say it. I really don't know how to say it. A big, throwaway person. Because I am not good at, handling high pressured games. As you guys can probably tell. Because I literally threw a game away because I wasn't paying attention, which is annoying. Yeah, this is Alright, we're gonna try to get the pawn through. I don't think we can though, but we're gonna try, you know. Oh, I lost the game. Oh, rook k1. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Alright. Let's just analyze that game because I really want to see whether I was kind of winning or not. Oh my god. Alright. Let me just analyze that game real quick. Okay, that was a huge throw. That was a huge throw. I should have been winning right here. It was literally a 1.2 advantage. I don't know what else you would expect in the opening. The computer's thinking. And then I just won a pawn, knight c3. So I shouldn't have let the person. I should have played b3. That's what I should have done. And then protected all my pawns or played knight d2. I should have kept my pawns, but oh. My bad. I clicked the down arrow and it went all the way to the end of the game. But instead I did this and I lost the pawn. And did you guys see that? I didn't even see that. I don't know what to say. You know what? I really don't know what to say. And now this is just losing. I can see how it's losing. My opponent didn't play that. Oh, I should have played knight before. I went for this, and I was completely wrong. And that was a huge throw. All right, and then I just lost the game after. Oh, so this was holdable with bishop d1. I was thinking about it, but it just didn't look that. It just didn't occur to me how I would be winning because oh, there's rook c1. No. Rook c1, which stops the pawn, but after bishop d3, what? Oh, bishop d3. Oh. Okay. Now I understand. And then I just lost the game, and I completely missed. Rook takes a7. Oh, I should have went king f1. Oh, it would have been still winning. I went, oh, no. And then rook a1, crushing. If I went king f1, it would have been a draw. And then it was just a loss. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have made a huge amount of progress. We started about 10 days ago, and we have made over 100 rating points. Alright, I'm gonna give myself a round of applause. I don't know whether you guys can hear that or not, but alright, I did great, okay? I did good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, alright, I'll see you in the next video now. Goodbye now, later, alright?